Hey guys, in today's video, I'm going to be installing one of the most worthwhile upgrades to any Jeep. If you're new here, welcome to the channel and don't forget to subscribe. So what I'm going to be installing is the Tazer JL MIni from ZAutomotive. I'm really excited about this. This is something that I bought with my own money. I did a lot of research and decided that this was definitely the product for me. Now this will work with the Jeep JL as well as the JT Gladiator. It'll help you change a lot of the parameters for your Jeep. So let's say you want to upgrade your tire size, you can change your tire size, as well as a whole lot more. So I'm not going to get into every feature that comes with this product, but I'm definitely going to tell you guys the ones that I am most excited about. So this here is all it is. It's just this little piece here. This plugs into your Jeep, and then you can unlock your Jeep's full potential and do a lot of the cool things that you want to do with your Jeep. So I'm going to show you guys how to install this real quick, and then I'm going to go over the features that I am most excited about. So in order to install this, we're going to have to dive underneath the dash here on the driver's side. So what we're looking for is a couple of plugs. These ones right here, don't touch those ones. If you look forward of your OBD2 port here and look straight up this direction, you can see those two wires right up there. Just go ahead and unplug those. They're not really plugged into anything. That is just a plastic keeper for them to plug into. Once they are disconnected, you should see these two plugs just like this, and these will plug into that little programmer. And just like that, install is complete. So first thing, in order to make changes, we want to start with the Jeep not running, but the key or the push button in the run position. Now, once we're in the run position, how we're going to control this is we are going to go ahead and scroll down until we get to audio. You can see this is screen 7 audio. Right now you can see I have my music off, but this is where we want to be. Now what we're going to do is we're going to hold our left arrow over here, and then we're going to press the cancel button. So holding my left arrow and pressing the cancel button. You can see we have light show there, read DTCs, clear DTCs, marry, and we want to marry. So to select that, we're going to go ahead and push the center cruise control button. And there we go. It is marrying. It's going to do a little countdown, and then it will be paired to the Jeep. Now that we're married, we can go ahead and keep holding down the left button and press the cancel button to cycle through the different menus. We can also go through the performance menu here. That's where we can adjust our tire size. You can change your gear ratio. You can change your TPMS monitors and lower them or turn them completely off. So for 37 PSI, that is really high in my opinion because I like to air down when I off-road. So I might actually adjust this lower later so I don't get that little blinking light on the dash. So as I was editing, I realized I forgot a very important step. After you go through and you change all of these settings, after you've married your device to your Jeep, you have to go through 2 power down cycles. And what that is you want to put it in the off position or the key in the off position. Open the door, close the door, and then wait until the display goes black. Once it's completely black, you want to wait at least a minute before you put it back in the run position. Once it's back, everything is loaded again. You want to go ahead and do that full cycle one more time before you start your Jeep again. The reason for this is it can cause an issue where your display will not shut off, or you'll have some weird things going on with your Jeep, and that would be absolutely terrible. Anyway, make sure you read the instructions as well because it breaks down that restart cycle that you need to do every time you change the physical settings of your Jeep. And that's just the ones that are done with the vehicle off. And that is just the settings that you can change inside the Jeep itself, not counting the live functions, which I will be going over in just a second. And those are the ones that I am most excited about. In order to access the live functions, we're going to go ahead and actually start the engine. Now, same thing, we're going to go ahead and scroll down to radio. We're going to hold the left button down over here while also simultaneously pressing the cancel button. And light show, I'm not going to lie, I'm pretty excited about this. It flashes all of the lights in a sequence. There are 9 preset sequences that it will flash all of the lights at, but that is beside the point. I want to check out some of the live settings. This setting here, this is another one that I'm extremely excited about. This is the home link, and I am going to change this. This here determines whether or not you can use the home link button to open and close your garage door with or without the engine off. Right now, I can only do it if it's in the run position, and I definitely want to change that. Setting it to door, we'll set it up for it will continue to be activated 30 seconds after the ignition is off or while the door is open, which I am extremely excited about because I can't tell you how many times I have opened up my door to go push the button and realized, they changed that setting in this Jeep. So right now it's great. I'm really excited about this one. This one here allows you to play with the GPS in the vehicle while the vehicle is in motion. And I am also excited about this one because this will allow my wife or myself sitting in the passenger seat to be able to punch in an address when we want to go somewhere. This one right here, this is the Kill 3 honk. I am super excited about this one. This way, every time I get in and out of the vehicle while the vehicle is running, it will not make that loud honk. This is especially useful when I'm out hunting. I will stop, pull over, get out to look at something real quick. And I know the Jeep isn't that quiet, but it's way more quiet than honking 3 times loudly. I just don't want to scare everything off the mountain and draw a ton of attention to myself. The hood alarm. This one here, I'm also excited about. When you set this one to on, whenever anybody opens the hood and the vehicle is locked, it will set off as if you pushed the panic button. Really excited about this one. Let's see, we're just going to keep skimming through these, and I'm going to talk about the ones that I am excited about. This here works side by side with another function of the Tazer. When you put it in winch control mode, it will automatically raise the RPMs of the vehicle. That way, when you're using the winch, it'd be as if somebody was sitting inside revving it, but you don't have to worry about that because it already sets it in place. Now, you can adjust the winch RPM to any RPM that you want. I'm not 100% sure which one I want to use yet, so I'm just going to go ahead and leave it at the default at 2000. Now, that is just a few of the ones that I'm excited about that you can do in the menu, and I'm now going to go over some of the other settings I'm extremely excited about that you don't necessarily have to do in the menu. One of them is the auto start stop. If you push the auto start stop button and you turn off the Jeep and turn it back on, it will automatically remember what setting the auto start stop is on. That way I can just push this button, set it and forget it, and I never have to worry about pushing that button again until I want the auto start stop to actuate. And if you've seen any of my other videos, you know that this is the absolute worst thing about any Jeep, in my opinion, is auto start stop. And that same function goes for the traction control. If I turn off the traction control and turn off the Jeep, turn it back on, it will stay at whatever setting I left it at, which in my case right now is on, but if I wanted to turn it off, it would remember it being off. Now, another setting that is automatically in place, and I know it's daylight, but you're going to have to take my word for it, is if when you go to back up, it will automatically turn off the license plate lights. This is an incredible feature that they added because it is a major problem that the lights will actually cause a lot of glare on the rear view camera. This way it gets rid of that glare and it keeps you safe at night. Now another great feature is the sway bar disconnect. This will let you disconnect the sway bar in two-wheel drive, and it will bump up that reconnect all the way up to 30 miles per hour, which I think will help me out a whole lot. And not only that, it will definitely smooth out my ride. Now, just like the brake lock, this feature is extremely cool. It is the anchor mode. You press the brake firmly and you push back on the high beams, and it will anchor the brakes to allow you to winch somebody out as if you were sitting in the cab with your feet on the brakes extremely hard. And then you don't have to worry about your Jeep trying to roll forward because everything is nice and hard locked. Now that is just a few of the great features and the ones that I am most excited about the Tazer JL Mini. Once again, if you're interested in this product, go ahead and check out the links down in the description below. Now, it is highly recommended that if you get this product that you have a computer, because it does require periodic updates and you want to make sure you update it right out of the package. There's also a feature for the light show mode where you can do it with your key fob, which is extremely cool as well. Anyway, don't forget to check out the Tazer JL Mini by ZAutomotive. So that's going to be it for this video. If you liked it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. As always, don't forget to subscribe down there. You can check me out on Instagram at It's Project Venture, as well as the Tickety Talk at It's Project Venture. Thanks for watching.